Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to another trying on new skincare releases. This is for the month of February 2023. I always love doing this video. It's so fun, and today's feels like we have a really nice selection of products. So I've mostly cleared up that really bad breakout that I had. I just have some lingering redness. And I bought the new Peach Slices Redness Relief products, the Soothing Serum and the Color Correcting Moisturizer. I bought the Kaine Ampoule toner set, which I don't know if this is new. I think just the set is. The toner's been around for a while. I've had a lot of people ask about it. I bought the new Kopari Niacinamide and Caffeine Eye Cream. I did some Sephora shopping for some new lip care. And I have some PR in this video from Pacifica as well as I Do Care. So overall, a really affordable video. And if I do end up talking about more expensive products, it's not really going to be in a good way, to be honest with you. So that's good news, I think, for everyone's wallets, right? It's morning for me, so I'm going to be doing an AM skincare routine. Oh, you can both hear it in my voice and also see it in my appearance. I had to wake up super early this morning. I have a busy day planned, so we got to get this skincare routine over with and hope that this sunscreen works out for me today. You ready to get into it? Let's start with some of the new products from I Do Care. So they came out with this kit, the Perfect Spa Pair, and I'm actually floored that nobody has ever come out with this before, or has somebody. Is there an existing set like this? So you get this little headband, and you also get wrist cuffs for when you wash your face so you don't splash water everywhere. How brilliant is that? And you all know I don't wash my face every morning, so I thought we would just go ahead and try the I Do Care Glow Up Bubbles Sheet Mask. I haven't used this kind of product in a while, but it is typically pretty fun. So apparently what you do with this is you have to rub the packaging to activate it, you apply the sheet mask, and you wash it off after 10 minutes. Yeah, it's a wash-off sheet mask. It really is. I feel unsure as to how long I'm supposed to massage this pouch for. That should be good, right? I think so. I don't know. Oh, it's dripping everywhere. Oh, we got to apply this quickly. All right. Here goes. Wonder how long it'll take to start bubbling. Have you all seen those guides of how to fit a sheet mask properly onto your face? You know how you have to cut it so it perfectly fits? Do any of you actually do that? I've watched those and been like, yeah, maybe for filming a video, maybe that's a good idea, but I just don't care on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so when I first put this on my skin, I was feeling like it's not as bubbly of an experience as, do you remember the AliceintheRabbitHole bubble mask? That one was kind of viral back in the day. It's not super bubbly, but at the same time, it's now been on my skin for maybe a minute or so, and it is starting to bubble.
A few moments later.
Oh no, not the Squidward laugh. This is hilarious though. Look at how bubbly it is. I kind of don't want to take it off because I've actually really been enjoying it. It doesn't tickle. It just feels nice. It feels nice. All right, we'll do it. We'll rinse it off. Oh, that was so fun. And let's see if these wristlets prevent water from going everywhere. Are they gonna catch it? Oh yeah, they are. I am very pleasantly surprised with this. I will say, of course, it's an optional product like most skincare products are, but to their credit, they did choose wisely in terms of the ingredients. The ethylated form of ascorbic acid is one that is both water and oil soluble, so I probably did get some vitamin C into my skin, even in a wash-off product. There's not a ton of research into bubble masks, but I do feel like they can be kind of stimulating, energizing in the morning. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the Kaine Ampoule toner. I know quite a few of you have been asking about this one. So you get some cotton pads as well as the toner here. And this has kombucha black tea ferment at 60% and 1% panthenol. Ooh. I really don't smell much in this one. Again, I don't have a finely tuned nose, but definitely an unscented product. This does have really nice ingredients. Saccharomyces, Chondrus crispus, that is a form of algae. We have some, quite a few forms of hyaluronic acid, so you're getting different sizes of hyaluronic acid. You all remember the fresh kombucha essence? I used to love that one back in the day, but I have not felt the need to buy that with these Korean beauty options. And let's move on to, I'm so excited about this, the Peach Slices Redness Relief Soothing Serum. Most of you probably know I had great results from the Peach Slices brand, so I'm excited to see what their two newest products have to offer. I did notice that the reviews on Ulta aren't great at the moment, but maybe that's just because they didn't do what most brands do where they send out a ton of products. Okay, so it's a really lightweight texture. Oh, very lightweight. Again, doesn't have much of a smell. I'm kind of surprised by that. From looking at the ingredients, I truly thought this was gonna smell like a green smoothie. But you know, that's a testament to how putting all these green extracts into a product doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to really be high in the plant matter. But it does have some cica, some artemisia, some panthenol, hyaluronic acid. It looks like a nice formula. Now I'm confused as to why people weren't liking this. Does your skin need relief? This oil-free soothing serum sinks in quickly to deliver rapid results. It definitely did. The past tense of did. It seems fine to me. I typically love panthenol. Let's go ahead and use the Kopari Niacinamide and Caffeine Eye Bright Cream next. This one is a lot more lightweight than I thought it would be. I was not sure how I was going to feel about this initially. This is kind of what pushed me over the edge. I bought the Trin Mood box, the one that had this as well as another of their body butters, and I love their body butter. But in all truth, my first impression of this was kind of because it's so lightweight, but I realized it does have a benefit in that sense, and that is it's really nice under makeup. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing a first impression with this because can you see that it's green? I was going, a green eye cream? Why? But I feel like that does make sense for Kopari. It does seem like most of their products have been developed to work really well when paired with makeup. Maybe it actually does add a little bit of color correcting. I'm just now noticing this looking at the screen myself. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm super blown away by it, but again, I do like it for pairing with makeup, and not all eye creams get along with makeup. Let's go ahead and move on to a product that I almost passed along. This is the Pacifica Glow Baby Hydro Dew Moisture Gel. Okay, we just had a recent experience with the word gel on this channel, right? The Purito Odin Calming Gel Cream. So I saw that Pacifica had sent this over, and I was thinking, maybe I should just pass it along. It's probably not going to work for me. And then I said, no, let me at least try it, because I do like what they're doing here. Vitamin C, niacinamide, and now I'm so glad that I did that, because here, check out this texture. Look at this. But arguably, it looks far more creamy, and I actually do like it. It sinks in really quickly, and it's actually quite nice. Oh, if all gels were like this, I feel like I would have such a different opinion on them. I actually love how this feels. Even though it's super lightweight, it still feels really, really hydrating. Do you think the beta-glucan being in the third place in the ingredients here is heavily impacting my opinion? I do like beta-glucan. Hydrolyzed jojoba esters to keep it lightweight, but to still feel hydrating. This is really nice. Doesn't have, oh, it does have some fragrance as the last ingredient. Did I smell that? Oh, I don't know if everyone's gonna like the smell. It's more light, but it does smell like an orange sorbet. So be aware of the smell, but I'm blown away by how much I like the texture. I wanted to make sure I actually apply a lightweight moisturizer because of the reviews on this product right here. The Peach Slices Redness Relief Color Correcting Moisturizer. I was so excited to try this. I was thinking, oh, maybe this will be like the Dr. Jart, but a fraction of the price. And yet one of the reviewers said this is more of a foundation? I feel like I'm having such a hard time imagining this. It just looks like a green moisturizer. To me, that doesn't look like foundation. All right, are you ready to see how this goes? Okay, so, oh, oh, it is pretty thick. Oh, I see. Okay. It is definitely quite thick. Oh, why did I put it all in the same place? What was I thinking? I even said a reviewer Look, I didn't take my own advice here. No. It's blending out. It's definitely blending out nicely. Okay, this isn't so bad. Wait a second, is this kind of blurring? Maybe it is like a foundation. I am so confused right now. I didn't get my forehead at all. Let's try this again. It's a very different product. But you know I like different. You know I do. I actually like to see products come out that aren't like everything else on the market. So yeah, I feel like, I think I do like it actually. Here's what we'll do. We'll go back in time and add a picture of me a few minutes ago before I applied this product, and we'll see if it makes a difference. I feel like it did though. I feel like it did. It's just, it is also pretty shiny. And I do kind of feel like I have to watch it on my hairline. Okay, I get it. It does kind of apply like a foundation. It's very different. Not quite just a color correcting moisturizer, but something else. So we're almost done. I feel like my skin is really glowy already, and I haven't even gotten to sunscreen, so those two moisturizers combined definitely did a lot for glow. Let's do this Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment next. I've been using this a lot this month, and I will tell you, I like it. It's thicker than the Kopari Lip Glossy, but definitely lighter than the Laneige lip mask, any of the lip masks that come in a tub. Realistically, there's a part of me that feels like they just kind of added peptides into this to say that they could. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's as high impact as the Grande Pout, but I do like how it feels. I like how it smells and tastes. If that's something you appreciate in a lip product, it definitely smells like oranges. And it's really moisturizing. Again, not sure it's really doing a ton in terms of plumping or anything like that. It's just a nice moisturizing and convenient lip product. Definitely, I do like it. I do like it. And now we have sunscreen, and I do have to disclose that I received this in PR. This is from Rose Inc., and this is the full travel size of their new... How many of you get subscription boxes? You know what full travel size means. Anyway, full travel size of the Solar Power Luminous SPF 30 Serum. I feel like any skincare enthusiast at all is going to be going, that's not enough sunscreen. That is 2 uses of sunscreen. But yeah, you can buy this 0.3 fluid ounce size for $18 or the full size for $46 for only 1 ounce. I don't hate this sunscreen, but at the same time, I cannot help but worry about any of these sunscreens that come in dropper packaging, especially one where the dropper is this tiny. Are people really going to be able to handle applying the proper amount of sunscreen this way? I mean, I guess it kind of works. I just feel like I'm going to under-apply this no matter how hard I try. And I try, for people that don't like to apply sunscreen, you know. This just feels like one of those where you might see the reviews that say, oh, I like the sunscreen, a little goes a long way. And I'll tell you honestly, I don't really like this personally, but I can see that it may have an appeal if you like the... tried too many brands. What is the brand? I've done a review of them. Kinship, the brand Kinship. So Kinship also has a mineral sunscreen, and it also feels really heavy, just like this one. The thing is, it's a lot more affordable, so this feels like a much more expensive alternative to me. Is that enough? I still feel like I'm slightly under applying this. It's just so hard to control these sunscreen in a droppers. It may not have too much of a white cast, but it is extremely glowy, which, you know, you either love or hate that. But I would say the real characteristic of this is that it does feel really, really heavy on your skin. And again, some people like that because mineral sunscreens can feel very drying because the mineral filters themselves are astringent ingredients. So it does end up being a product where Rose Inc. is really saying that this is for using with makeup, and I think that's true. I think you can pair this with makeup because that effect kind of gives you a really good primer. I feel like the biggest objection to this is going to be that this really should be a Sephora sample. This should be one of those add it and get it free with your $25 purchase instead of an $18 product alone. Right? A little bit of time has passed. I was checking this video's quality and I just realized something is wrong with the audio in the last clip. So I'm so sorry. We're gonna refilm this last part here, which I think is good overall because it gives you a chance to see how this sunscreen sits on the skin after a little while. You know, they always look so bad initially. Mineral sunscreens, I feel like they look bad initially, but you can see it doesn't have a white cast. It's just that it is very glowy looking on, and it does feel heavy. So, not an absolute favorite for me, but I will say it is nice of Rose Inc. to have thought of making a sunscreen for ants. It's important not to forget about the ants, and we have one more mineral product for today's video, and that is a new brand to Sephora, the Soleil Toujours Mineral Ally Hydra Volume Lip Mask SPF 15. I have never actually found a mineral lip balm before. And admittedly, because I do have allergies to certain chemical filters, admittedly they all kind of irritate my lips a little bit, but I put up with it because it's better than a lip sunburn. But I bought this because I thought, could this actually be game-changing for me? Could this finally be a lip product that protects my lips from the sun and doesn't irritate them? Well, it is a mineral lip balm. So are you ready to watch the application of this? I don't know if I am. In all fairness, this gets the job done, but I think the thing that's frustrating me about this one is I bought it so I wouldn't have any irritation on my lips, and they added peppermint oil, and I can feel the peppermint oil, so I feel like I managed to get away from the chemical filters that irritate me, but now I'm getting slight irritation from an ingredient choice. That was a choice. You didn't have to put peppermint oil in this. So I don't know, I guess I'll keep it and throw it in my handbag because let me tell you, getting a sunburn on your lips is no fun. But I'm also not super wowed with it. $26 for, you know, it could have been better. And I guess let me go ahead and end this video by just really quickly talking about the Kosas Glow IV Vitamin Infused Skin Enhancer. So Kosas is supposed to be this clean skincare brand, do with that what you will, that is for skincare enthusiasts, and they're advertising ingredients like glutathione, vitamin D, but this is a glittery highlighter. It's actually a glittery highlighter. I just really don't understand the choice that Kosas made with this one. I really don't. It could have been a pretty product, but I'll put up the swatch from that I posted to my Instagram so you can see how glittery it is. It looks nice initially, but the reality is all it actually does for me is kind of adds more texture and glitter. That is not what I wanted. And I've got to admit, I might actually return this. I dislike this so much that I might actually return this, and I never make returns. I'll keep this. I kept the Glow Recipe Cleanser that I didn't like last month, but it's just so far from what I thought it would be that I almost feel vindicated in returning it. Why is it glittery? Why is it adding texture? You know what I mean? So I would just say it's probably for a very limited audience. You gotta be someone who has no skin texture and you gotta be someone who wants glitter. So you kind of have to be 18 and going to festivals. And one more product, and for as much as I liked the Pacifica Glow Baby Moisturizer, I do want to make sure to tell you all about the Super Lit SPF Lotion. This, sadly, did not work out for me, and I will show you very quickly why. It is a tinted mineral sunscreen, SPF 30. And that's the problem. It's tinted, and this tint is a universal tint. Universal tints. I completely understand why companies would want to make a tint in their mineral sunscreen so it doesn't look white like the lip balm I put on earlier, but it's just so hard to do this mineral tint right. Although, I will tell you, in my AM skincare routine, I used the Live Tinted sunscreen. That is an incredible sunscreen. I'll link you that video. It is incredible. It is now officially up there with the Tatcha Mineral Sunscreen for me. So with this one, I will pass it along. I actually think I do know somebody who this might work for their skin tone, but it's not me. I'm so pale. But my friends, that's it for this month's new skincare try-on. I gotta say, I feel like my favorites are These three. I need to try that Kaine one a little more because I am impressed with it, but I feel like I don't have a lot to say on it right now, except for what the ingredients are, but I'll follow up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you are trying any of these new products or if you've picked up any other new skincare products. Have a wonderful weekend. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time.